Hi everybody, Kevin here from KME Creations. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go over a little bit of smart art. Now, what you see here on your screen is I have pretty much a new template that I'm working on. And I want to add some smart art to it. So we go up to the top and you'll see File, Home, Insert, Design, etc. Under Insert is where you're going to find different things that you can insert into your PowerPoint. And today we're going to be going over smart art. Now when you click on Smart Art, it's got a whole bunch of presets that are in here. And I tend to really enjoy using this arrow right here. I think it's actually pretty cool. It's outward arrow. Pretty much shows progression. So we're going to go with that. Now as you can see, it's pretty bland. Let's add some text in here. Let's go test. And let's go test 2 and test 3. Okay, so now that we have our text in there, and we can adjust these as so, and it usually affects all the text. So if you want it real small, it'll make it real small. If you want it larger, it makes it larger. Let's go ahead and make it kind of medium size there. Let's put it up to each one. Let's go ahead and adjust this so it's easier to grab. And bear with me just a second. And alright, that looks fine. This is just an example anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to mess with these buttons. Now with these buttons, just click on it, make sure it's highlighted, and then click Format Shape. And we've got no fill, solid fill, gradient, picture or texture, and pattern. Well, what I'm going to use is kind of a gradient look. I like green for some reason when I do these. So I'm going to keep with our gradient, and I'm going to go with green. Now you can change these to any color you want to. Just below that, obviously you have your color palette. And we're going to just kind of go with that. Make that a little bit brighter. There we go. Now the one cool thing about this is you can add shadows to it. We can change our line color. We're going to change our line color to dark green, and that'll take care of the exterior line that's around that button. So now we have that button. Let's take a look at that right quick. Now we have that button, but I'm not finished yet. I want to play around with this some more. So we'll go back into our right click and format shade, and we want to do a 3D format. This is where it really gets cool. So this allows you to add a bevel to the top and bottom of that particular thing that you have selected. In this case, we have the button selected. So we're going to hit the bevel, the very first one. You have a lot of things to choose from, and they'll all change, as you can see. So definitely experiment around with this and see if you can get the look that you're going for. With this one, we're just going to go with just the very first bevel. Okay, that's for the top. We're going to do one for the bottom. And you can 3D rotate it if you want to play around with it. Definitely play around with the settings in here. Okay, so we've got our button. We're going to do that to the next buttons here. Go ahead and do that. Solid color. Let's go gradient. It looks fine. And let's see here. We're going to go to our 3D format, add our bevel, top and bottom, right? Then we're going to go to our line color, do a solid fill, add green on that, and close that out, and boom, we got those buttons. Let me try this next one here. And move this along a little bit. We're going to do green. And then we're going to go to our fill color, which is also going to be gradient. Now you can change these to any colors you want. You don't have to go with any one particular color. You can always change them. I kind of like to make them look all the same. You don't have to, but you certainly can. And let's see here. We're going to go with, okay, we've changed our line color. We're going to go with our 3D format. Again, add some bevel to top and bottom, and then click close. Okay, that takes care of our buttons. Now we're going to do that to the arrow itself. The arrow, you just click on that, do the same as the buttons. You do your format shape, And here you have your options. Okay, and that looks pretty cool. I kind of like that look. Let me adjust this darker a little bit. Get that a little bit like that. Maybe a little bit lighter there. There we go. Okay. Then we go to click on 3D format. Let's add our beveling. And then click close. Now, there's a lot of other options you can do with this. I suggest you play around with it, experiment with it, you know, get a good look for you. But that's basically how you can mess around with SmartArt and change the colors and make it look more snazzy, if you will. One last thing here, you can also adjust the size of it, so you can put it as a small picture if you want to on a pre-existing slide where you want to have something pointing at it, things like that. You can also do with SmartArt, you can do network templates, network topology templates, things like that. So there you go. Keep on enjoying PowerPoint, and thank you for watching.